Oh my gosh, wow.
Did it.
Unbelievable. Like,
All
what is
right.
happening? Okay, so I'm here. Very good.
So we're on 13. Put away the
Put away the
strange
strange.
Yeah. If you'll read 154 and Aramaic, and then I'll hit the English.
Sure. 154. Hasiru et Elokei Hanechar v'gomer. Hasiru et Elokei Hanechar. Ilain inon din talu mishchem. Ma'anei kaspa v'dahava. Dahava chakik alayhu. Ta'ava delhon. Rabbi Yehuda Amar. Ta'avan havo mekaspa v'dihava. V'Yaakov atmein lon taman. Begin de la yetanon mesitra da'avoda zara. Da'asir le levarnash. Lit hane mine la'omen.
Put away the strange Elohim. Bereshit 35, 2. That they took from Shechem vessels of silver and gold upon which were engraved the images of their deities. Rabbi Yehuda said, these were the images of strange Elohim, made of silver and gold. Jacob hid them there so they would not derive benefit from idolatry. A man should never derive benefit from it.
Rabbi Yehuda v'Rabbi Chizkiah havo azle ba'archa. Amar Rabbi Chizkiah l'Rabbi Yehuda. Mai dechtiv vayikach et ateret malkam me'al rosho umishkala kikar zahav ve'even yikara vatehi al rosh David. Vitaninan shikutz b'nei Amon melkom shemei. V'dahu ateret malkam. Mem tet vatehi al rosh David. Umay ta'ama ketiv shikutz, deha bish'ar ta'avan amemaya alavodazara, ketiv elokei ha'amim, elokim acherim, el nechar, el acher, uvahai amar shikutz chad.
As Rabbi Yehuda and Rabbi Hezekiah were walking along the road, Rabbi Hezekiah asked, why is it written, and he took the crown of Malcham from off his head? Sorry. And its weight was a talent of gold with the precious stones, and it was set on David's head. 2 Samuel 12:30. We have learned that Milcom was the abominable idol of the children of Ammon. As it is written, the crown of Malcham. Why, therefore, was it set on David's head? And why was it called abomination? While other deities of the heathen nations are called the Elohim of the people, other Elohim, strange El, another Elohim, and the like, only Malcham is called an abomination.
Amar lo uvachol ta'avan ememaya alavodazara, hachei kara lon kodesha brachu, Dichtiv v'tir'u et shikutzehem ve'et gilulehem. Uma da'amar vayikach et ateret malkom di'ihu melkom. Hachehu vadai. Ella itay hagiti ad dela itgayer. Kedain ihu tavarla lehahu ateret. Di'ihu melkom. Hahu diyukna dechakek ala, ufagimla, kedain ihu avadla heter, le'ethane mina, vahavat al reshe, v'tachaze, shikutz b'nei Amon, chad chivya, besorta hava chakek, al hahu kitra, uvegin kach, ekre shikutz zuhama.
Outstanding. He answers that the Holy One, blessed be He, excuse me, calls all the deities of the idolatrous nations. Awesome. Thanks for your patience. I appreciate that. He answers, the Holy One, blessed be He, calls all the deities of the idolatrous nations, not only Malcham, by this name, as it's written. And you have seen their abominations and their idols. Devarim 29:16. What of the verse, and he took the crown of Malcham, the idol, Milcham, assuredly. But before Ittai the Gittite became a proselyte, while he was still heathen, he broke Milcham's heathen crown, destroying the image engraved on it. He thereby made it permissible for use. Then David put it on his head. Come and behold, the abomination of the children of Ammon was a serpent. These are the forms deeply engraved on the crown. It was therefore called an abomination, filth.
Sorry, one second.
No worries. Percussion.
Okay, I'm back. Sorry. Rabbi Yitzchak Amar, Hasiru et Elokei Hanechar, Elain Sha'ar Nashin, Tahavo Maite Begavaihu, Kol Nevaz Bizan Dilhon, Va'al Daketiv, Vayetnu El Yaakov et Kol Elokei Hanechar, Elain Nashin, Kol Nevaz Bizan, Bechol Ta'avan, Didhava V'chaspa vayetmon otam Yaakov begin de la yetanun misitra de avodazara kalal.
Interesting. Rabbi Yitzchak said that the verse, put away the strange Elohim of that are among you, refers to other women who, captives, brought with them all their jewels. Thus it's written, and they gave to Yaakov all the strange Elohim, which are the women, and all their jewels, and their deities of silver and gold. And Yaakov hid them, so that his people would derive no benefit whatsoever from them, the aspects of idolatry.
Tachase. You ready?
Just a moment, please. Sorry about that. My arm got tired holding the book up. Okay, shoot. Thank you.
It's all good, no problem. Tachaze di Yaakov gevar shilim b'chol hava, behava mitdabak be b'kodesha baruch Maketiv v'nakuma v'na'ala beit el v'e'eseh sham mizbeach la'el ha'oneh oti b'yom tzarati v'yehi imadi baderech asher halachti miyad v'yetnu el Yaakov mikan diva'e barnash l'shabacha l'kodesha baruch u'la'oda'a le Al nisin ba'al tavan da'avad imei, haha hu dachtiv, vayehi imadi baderech asher halachti.
Okay. Come and behold how much Jacob was perfected, man. Sorry, guys. I might need to say to stand up for this. And how he cleaved to the Holy One, blessed be he. It is written, and let us arise and go up to Baal, and I will make there an altar to El, who answers to me in the day of my distress. and was with me in the way on which I went. Bereshit 35:3. At once they gave to Yaakov. From this we learn that it is incumbent on man to praise the Holy One, blessed be He, and give thanks to Him for all the miracles and goodness He did by him. This is the meaning of the verse, and was with me in the way on which I went.
תחזה בקדמיתה כתיב ונקומה ונעלה בית אל וגומר אכלל בנו בהדי ולבטר כתיב ואעשה שם מזבח ולא כתיב ונעשה דאפקלון מקללה דה מאי טעמה בגין דעלי הווה מילה יעקב עתקין תפילת ערבית ודאי, ואיהו עבד מטבחה, ועלי הווה מילה, ובגין דאיהו עבר כל אינון אקטין מן יומה דארק קמי דאחוה. דכתיב ויהי עמדי בדרך אשר הלכתי, ואינון עתו לוותר לעלמה, ועלדה לא אעלון בהדי.
Come and behold, first it is written, let us arise and go up to Bethel, because he counted his sons with him. Then it is written, and I will make there an altar, singular, not, and we will make, because he excluded his sons from this act. Why? Because it was for him alone to do it. Jacob surely composed the evening prayer and built the altar. It was for him to do, for his children were not born until after he had fled from his brother and had gone through the troubles that followed. As it is written, and was with me in the way on which I went. Thus he did not include them in it. Okay, go ahead.
Rabbi Elazar Amar, Mikan man dietaved lenisa, ihu ba'e laoda'a, man da'achel nahama biftora, ihu ba'e levarcha, vela achara de la achel midei.
Rabbi Eliezer said, from this we learned that whoever received a miracle should give thanks, and whoever ate bread should say grace, and not the person who ate nothing. Amen. End of the reading. Outstanding. Thank you for reading for us, the Aramaic.
I'm just happy that we were able to figure it out.
Yeah, we might do some technical alterations, but we'll work it out. I'm going to go ahead and just read it through in English, and then if you give me a minute, I know it's a little clunky, guys. I'm sorry. I somehow misplaced my highlighter again. Wait, no, I replaced it. Hashem provides. All right, if you'll bear with me, folks. Thank you for it. I'm going to clip a couple words with marker, and because it's getting so close to the end of the time, I'll just go as we go with the green one here. No relevance to this message. Put away the strange Elohim. Strange Elohim. This has to do with the forms. I refer you all to the Likutei Yira series. Really understand that Yaakov wrestled with Esau. It's the evil inclination, the good inclination. ZOHAR, Tov. It also has to do with the descent of the Holy One, blessed be He, to rectify all these things down below, including the four-fallen Mashiachim. Mashiach ben David, Mashiach ben Yosef, Mashiach ben Dan, and Mashiach ben Ephraim. The King Messiah will come to rectify these things at the time of King Messiah. Very specific things happening. So anytime we see Et, there's the 22 letters. Elohi, this can be an angel. This can be two angels, because Aleph Lamed at the end of the word usually represents an angel. Yod He at the end of a word is also representative of an angel. Yod He is the name of God for the Sefer also. Chokmah, if one's aware of it, and Aleph Lamed is a Sephiros of Chesed, the name of God for Chesed. So there's something going on here between Chokmah and Chesed and the 22 letters. And if you really want to fall back, behold within, crown jewel. Behold within the letter Hey. This is at the beginning of the word, which means it's from the world of Berea. Berea is where the word Bina comes into play, and Bina is mother, and it's also Benya. Samek is the cycles. This is also the 60. Zeranpin, if you wish. And then you can go right here. So we have behold within the cycles of Yeru. What's Yeru? This is Yira, but being the male, not the female. When he's giving with his Vav versus the Hey and the Aleph at the end. There's the 22 letters, and now it's showing you two names of God right here. Like, but who could hear such things? Again, here's Hey, front, and then Nun, 50 gates. Kaf is to carry, and Resh is the form. So we're going to say, behold within the 50 gates of Bina that carry the form. So behold within the cycles of Yeru, the 22 letters, the name of God for both Chesed and Chokmah. Behold within the 50 gates of Bina, carrying the form. Y'all should be terrified with this saying already, folks. The English does not put away the strange Elohim. That is not what that says. English does not do that justice. Yeah, please, thank you. Get them to the book. Thank you guys. Do this stuff. You guys are awesome sauce. So I'm going to read it. Put away the strange Elohim that they took from Shechem, vessels of silver and gold upon which were engraved the images of their deities. Silver and gold. Silver is Malchus. Gold is Keter. It's important, the top and the bottom of the tree, from the highest heights to the lowest heights. Rabbi Yehuda said, these were the images of strange Elohim, made of silver and gold. Jacob hid them there, so that they would not derive benefit from idolatry. A man should never derive benefit from idolatry. So idolatry is in between those things when one is in the forms, the 7 houses of idolatries. This has to do with Kether, Chokmah, Bina, Da'at. Down below is the houses of idolatry. Kesed, Gevurah, Tiferet, Netzachot, Esod, and Malchus. I have a spirit form, desire form, holy form, soul form, emotion form, mental form, and a physical form. These are the houses of idolatry. Because it doesn't matter what I think or what I feel. White bones and red flesh are construct of the right and left columns. So I'm going to come back to this. As Rabbi Yehuda and Rabbi Hezekiah were walking along the road, Rabbi Hezekiah asked, why is it written, and he took the crown of Malcolm from off his head, and its weight was a talent of gold with the precious stones, and was set on David's head. Let's take a moment to break that down. Katib, there's the 22 letters. Malcolm, this is the word they're talking about, Malcolm. So here we can see this is 70. Anytime 70 is accounted for, I'll account for the 70 ministers. That includes Metatron and Seraphim, so 72. Okay, so there's a 72, if you guys are tracking this. And then to carry the final mem. Because really, at the end of the day, we're talking about the infinite nothingness manifesting into something like our reality, solid mem. It's really important to understand what we're talking about here. Because what are we doing all this for, right? All right, so let's go on. Rashu, this means head. Rosh, Keter Chokmah Bina. Keter Chokmah Bina, the head is put on top. This is where the tails from things like strange El, without burning it appropriately through the furnace. We have to put that stuff away. So these different things that they're talking about, we don't want to bring and reduce it, right? Okay, we don't want to reduce it. But this, I want to show you something that may not be reduced to wheat. This is the head, Keter Chokmah Bina, Rosh. When it's not on Zeranpin, he's the foolish king. He's down in these forms. This is what's being called idolatry. And this, during this specifically, this time of year, is where those tails that have grown from the past, were the headless, and this is the horse, the chariot. So a headless rider, if you understand what I'm referring to without bringing it into any dirtiness. Everything has been brought to by God. Zecheb, here's gold. Excuse me. Va'eben, there's your stone. Okay. These beautiful words. I'm going to keep going. I'm going to run through it quickly. Time's passing. As Rabbi Yehuda and Rabbi Hezekiah were walking along the road, there it is. Its weight. It was set on David's head. We've learned that Malcham was the abominable idol, the children of Ammon, as it's written, the crown of Malcham. Why, therefore, was it set on David's head, and why was it called abomination? So, David is in the Sephiros of Malchus down here at the bottom. And it was set on his head because up here, this thing that's being broken is people in their forms. And Esau is the mental form, and it's the lowest height of heaven. And Chesed, the spirit form, is the highest heights. And so now we're taking this crown that's up here, crushing it, breaking it. It's broken because your ego goes away. And once the ego goes away, one can have straight up the center column to God. And this is why it's a crown of gold, because gold goes with Kether, all the other fragments of the broken gem. And so he's going right through the middle. It said it's set upon his head.